Now let's understand what is off-page SEO. So off-page SEOs are tactics, or we can say using off-page SEO tactic, we build authority of the website. How can it be done? So in off-page SEO, we always do backlinks, right? We need to create backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are nothing but external links to your site which boost the authority of your own website. How to do it, right? So let's say if a backlink have been created on some other website, putting your own website's link on that other website, and people are visiting on that website and noticing the link of your website, which might be new for them to understand about any product category or any kind of services, right? So what they will do, they will click on that link and they will come to your own website. This method increase the visitors on our website, right, and also create authenticity of the website, right? Now, how can a backlink can be created? The creation of the backlink include guest blogging, wherein if I want to write any kind of content or any kind of blog for any other website or any other company, I'll reach out to that company and ask about whether they want any kind of blogs from me. So it will become a win-win situation, because if they agree on this particular thing, let's say if they agree that they are allowing me to write a blog on their website, but then what I'll request a link of my own website to be put on their website, since they might be having a good traffic. So from their traffic, I can get some of the traffic for my own website, right? So this is called guest blogging. There's something called resource link building, right? There is something called broken link building. So resource link building is nothing but it's like so let's say if there is a directory wherein I need to put up my website's link. For example, my website is of, you know, is a travel website, uh, wherein I have different packages for different states, right? So in this case, for doing this directory listing, what we can do, we can find out different websites from where we can generate more traffic on our own website. So from there, we might put up our website listing on that particular website, and then from there we might be driving more traffic on our own website, right? So through these methods, off-page SEO building can be done, right? Now, one of the important factors, social media amplification. So using social media platforms, we can increase the brand visibility and drive referral traffics even. For example, a local news site linking to your bakery's blog can enhance your bakery store's website's credibility and hence increase the traffic of your bakery's website, right? So it's all about linking up with your own website's link to some other's website, wherein you will generate authority, you will generate more better traffic towards your own website. So there are certain important things that we need to understand, like there is one terminology called as DA, which is nothing but domain authority. So we need to also see the domain authority. So basically, the domain authority's number goes from 0 to 100, right? Now, with the domain authority, it exactly tells the scope of having a better domain of your website so that you can rank it more on the Google. So we'll try to give you some examples, and then I'll give you this detail. But then here we need to understand that the backlinks, how it works. Now backlinks are the power of endorsements, basically, right? Backlinks impact on rankings. So if you create a number of backlinks, right, on different website, we can significantly improve the ranking of the website. I'll show you the example once I finish this slide, right? How we do it, and how can we check how many backlinks are there, right? Now, this particular metric named as DA, which is domain authority, and page authority, DA and PA, measure link value and influence of your website, right? Now, how to do that? Um, First, let's understand what is DA, right? Which is the short form of domain authority. So, domain authority is a metric that helps to improve SEO, right? So basically, DA have been developed to predict how well a website will rank on search engine result pages, right? Like Google. So score range, as I told you, it range from 0 to 100. Higher scores correspond to greater probability of the website of ranking on top on Google search engines, right? Or any other search engines. Low scores indicate that your page may not show up high in the search ranks, search engine results pages. Now, what should be the ideal, domain authority? You might get this question, right? And basically, how this domain authority is getting scored, right? So DA is scored from 0 to 100 using a logarithmic scale. That means that you will have exponentially easier time growing your DA from 0 to 10 than you will grow it from 90 to 100, right? So all new websites start with a DA of 1 and can grow from there. Whatever websites we are building starts from 0 or 1, right? So what exactly happens under the hood? Essentially, so Moz is a tool that generate this DA, domain authority scores, right? So I'll try to showcase how you can check the domain authority using a tool named Moz, right? Let me switch the screen to now. Let's say domain authority. I'm just searching domain authority checker, right? So this is the first link that we are getting, which is free domain authority checker. And now I'll show you how to check out the domain authority. So let me uh, copy paste a website. Let me first open that website. So this is a website, for example, I'm giving you the example because we are doing the SEO for this website. So it will give you the overall idea. Recently, we have started doing SEO of this website, and it's domain authority is very less, below 10, but then we made sure that the domain authority of this particular website is getting a bit higher as per the competitors. So now you can see, so the domain authority is still less, which is 18. Uh, Linking root domains are 256. 28 keywords are getting ranked, right? So this is the tactics through which you can get the domain authority. Now let's move on to the slide. Now, as I told you, domain authority. Similarly, there is one particular concept, or you can say one particular terminology associated with domain authority, which is page authority. Now, as I before moving towards page authority, let me give you what is a good domain authority, right? So, good domain authority doesn't means that your website should have 90 plus or 80 plus domain authority. It should be above than your competitors domain authority, right? So ideally, right, the competitors, if your competitors domain authority is in between 60 to 70, then your website's domain authority should be more than 60 to 70 mark. And let's say if you beat it, let's say if your domain authority is 71, then of course you are beating their SEO strategy, right? Now, what is page authority? Now, page authority is a metric that again Moz has developed. That particular tool has developed this DA and PA. The page authority conveys, or it acts as a forecast how well an individual page will rank on search engine result pages. It is essentially the same thing as domain authority, except it looks at specific pages instead of entire domain, right? So page authority is similar like DA, right? Wherein it only focuses on certain pages which are getting ranked up, or you can say which are getting more than uh, good marks from 0 to 100. It's as similar as you know DA. Again, if you want to beat your competitor, your PA should be more than your competitor. Moving forward, there are certain tools to monitor all these things like Moz Explorer, and Href Backlink Checker that assist in analyzing or assist or analyze the backlinks, right? So these are very important tools, or free of cost tools from which you can check the number of backlinks that you might be having on your website, right? Now, what to avoid? So, to increase the number of backlinks, some of the marketers do this kind of, foolishness. One is buying links or participating in link schemes, right? So these can lead to serious penalties and loss of your ranking. Some of the time, to get more backlinks, a marketer purchases the links and they try to put up the link on the purchased websites, but then it is not um, suggested to do this. Now we will see What is Google Search Console? Google Search Console, as I told you earlier, that this is a tool, and similarly, Yoast SEO is also a tool through which we can do the basic uh, SEO setup. Google Search Console is nothing but this tool gives you the highlight of your complete website's visitors, right? And what are the things that they are doing on your website? For example, what are the keywords they are looking for, and from which keyword they have landed, how many traffic you have generated on a particular month or in last 3 months. You can get to see all these details, right? So let's start ahead with Google Search Console setup. I'll showcase the Google Console setup after I finish this slide, and also I'll tell you how to create, how to set it up your Google Search Console initially, right? This is the method specifically, right? First, what you need to do, you need to sign in with your Google account to Search Console. You can just Search Console on Google, and the first link that is coming up, you just need to click on there. You need to click on Start Now, and you will get two options, right? So let's say if we are having our own website, then it will ask about our website domain or URL prefix to specify my site or how I want to, set up my Google Search Console, right? And then once we uh, put up our own domain, it will give you a sign showing verify ownership using methods like DNS verification, HTML file upload, or Google Tag Manager. So we can set up our Google Search Console setup using these three techniques. Either we can have domain name server verification, we can do it through the HTML file that Google Search Console will give while doing all this process, or having Google Tag Manager. We can set up Google Tag Manager, and then we can set up our Google Search Console. I'll showcase the paths later on. Next, submit a sitemap. So upload, what we need to do, we need to upload our XML sitemap to help Google index your pages faster. Then we need to monitor performance. We can, once all the setup has been done, we can monitor the performance very easily, that which page is getting clicks, which page is getting more impressions, which page is getting indexed accordingly. Now, this is the Google Search Console setup. I have taken the screenshots of each and every steps that you need to do setting up for a Google Search Console. So as I told you initially that once you click on Start Now, you'll get this particular option, right? Wherein it will ask, you can put up your properties, uh, domain name, or if there be any kind of URL prefix, right? So here we have put the domain name. After putting up the domain name, it will give you a verification ownership kind of thing, wherein it will ask for putting up any kind of uh, it will give us the HTML tag specifically. You can see in this screenshot, um, we have taken the HTML tag, we have copied that HTML tag, and then we have to do this. Actually, in third step, we need to do this specifically. So in third step, we, let's say if we are having our website, WordPress website, wherein it will give you a plugin. So basically, we need to install a plugin. The plugin's name would be WP Code, right? So from the dashboard of the WordPress, we need to click on the plugin, and then We need to search for this particular plugin called WP code. Once we get it, we need to install it and then we need to activate it. Once activated, right, we need to just copy the HTML tag that we have generated in step 2, in that WP code in step 6. Once we paste it, update the file, and then on the Google Search Console, we can click on verify. Once we click on verify, the ownership of the website or the ownership of that particular site will be getting verified, right? Now in step 7, you can see the sitemap submitted successfully. We can, click. We can create the sitemaps using XML sitemaps, and then we can just click on the sitemaps button, and then we can uh, paste that sitemaps thing here, and then we can get it done. So once the sitemap has been submitted, right, in, in step 9, we'll get all the sitemaps created, and then we can generate these sitemaps. So I'll try to showcase that in real time. All right. So I have switched the screen, and let me show you how we can do. So we have a new website created. Let me show you how to generate sitemaps, right? And I think it has been already been. So let me start it as of now. So the website's URL is hkhospitals.in. This is the website, and then let's say I need to create the XML sitemap. So what I'll do, I'll just search sitemap generator. Here you can see on the first link, you'll get to have this particular link, XML sitemap generator. Click on this, put the URL, this, and then click on start. Now, once the sitemap of the complete website being generated, it will give me the file. It takes some time to generate the sitemap. You can cut the screens and move forward once the sitemap is getting generated. Cool. Now this sitemap has been done. Sitemap has been created. Now visit view sitemap details. Click on view sitemap details, and here we can download the sitemap. So it already gives me what all we need to do using this particular sitemap. So let's say give this title as HK Hospitals, right? So after downloading what it is asking me to do, it is already there. Upload it into the domain root folder of your website. Then open Google Search Console and add your site URL. So we will look into this practical part in our practical session of SEO. So stay tuned for that particular session.